All right, go ahead, Efren. Do our intro for us.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Shut the fuck up.
That works. That works.
Kickback.
It's gonna rock now, wow, wow.
Hey, let me see it.
My boy was beatboxing.
All right, let's just fucking begin. Fuck. Okay, we got a lot of shit we gotta
I
read.
got a new phone. Put that on my shit.
What? My phone's about to die.
I want to try it.
I'm enjoying it.
Okay, let's begin, guys. We got a lot of shit we gotta go through. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Dick Down Discussions. Today we are doing part 2 of your guys' stories that you guys sent to us, which we sent out a link to you guys like 2 or 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks ago. And you guys sent 84 stories, and we're gonna read them all today. Today's part 2. We might do a part 3 if we don't get through all of them. You guys ready?
What number are we on?
We're on 35, and we're up.
Sure.
We're up to 34. I mean 84. There's 84 stories in total. We're at 35. We left off at 35.
Really? I thought we left off at 40.
Let's see. You guys ready? Well, first of all, we want to say thank you guys for everything done for us in the month of October. We had a great month in October.
Yeah, we did a month.
We threw out bangers after bangers
Yes, we
after
did.
bangers.
I also noticed that a lot of people did not like us having guests, but guys, we wanted to try something new. We wanted to bring, guests on the show. We wanted to hear stories from other people. We wanted to try something new this year, instead of doing the same thing every year.
Yep.
So hopefully you guys appreciate it. You guys, still liked it. We try to keep it original. And I know a lot of people complain about
Bro's doing coke.
I know, bro.
What got into you?
What's going on, bro? Talk to us. Chat with me, bro.
I'm fine. It's just that. Anyways, I
it.
noticed a lot of people didn't like. One thing that I noticed, a lot of people didn't like us doing scary shit in the studio.
Yeah, I noticed
Yeah,
that.
I noticed that.
And I did try to bring us out.
I did too.
try.
I did too.
You did.
I did, bro.
I did too, guys. I did too.
But the reason why we didn't do it outside is because
It was cold.
it was
For me,
cold. It was cold, but also we sat down and we thought about it. We're like, dude, it's kind of a liability, like taking people that we're meeting for the first time
I guess.
out somewhere to a really scary place, and if something happened, it's on us, So that's the reason why we didn't do it,
Yeah, I feel like a bunch of people the guests wouldn't have came if we were doing it outside.
Yeah, and a lot of we tried to do scary shit with guests before this month, and a lot of people never were down to do it, to go outside. Like, for example, Eric didn't want to go outside. Eric's like, I'm not down to go out, but we did it at his place.
We just never wanted to do that for them. We never wanted them to be out there. We wanted to show off the studio as well too.
Yeah, so we
But from now on, guys, scary shit will be all over the
exclusive,
place.
just us three then.
Yeah. Oh, here and there.
Here and there.
Here and there,
We'll bring-
sometimes inside, sometimes outside.
once again, thank you guys for
Yeah, we
watching us.
reached 600,000 on 600,000 on TikTok.
We reached 600,000.
We hit 90K already on Instagram.
90 on Instagram.
Over already, but
Our goal before the end of the year is to hit 800K on TikTok and 100K on Instagram.
Yep.
And at least 40K on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's our goal before the end of the year. We have 1 month.
And 30K for me.
Selfish ass fool.
Cut that out, cut that out.
I'm gonna cut that out. That's not making it in.
Why?
I don't want.
Why?
All right, let's just begin. This is the first part 2 of.
Uh-huh.
slow
No, keep
down.
going.
Slow down,
Slow down,
boy.
bro. It's okay.
Fuck you. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say. Here we go.
Take your time.
Oh,
before
but-
we start, did you hear a comment on our last video
What?
of when we did the
Dig down?
responding back?
What?
They're like, how the fuck y'all laughing at people's grammar and everything, but y'all motherfuckers can't read.
But dude, I'm like, fuck. Somebody was like, why did Efren reading like a 4th or 5th grader? I was like, y'all motherfuckers typing like a 5th grader, bro. That's not me.
By the way, people, I may look pretty shitty right now, but I'm letting my beard grow.
Oh, we know.
As you can see right now,
Cut that shit out. No one
Cut
cares.
that shit out, bro.
my beard growing in. I'm gonna look fucking
Keep-
fantastic by the end of the month.
I'm doing no November, but I failed.
I'm doing no shave, but here we go. Here's the first story. Y'all ready? One time in my freshman year, I was in a religious class. Our teacher is a priest, and we were talking about sinning, and he said that I had been tempted many times. We were a little bit taken back. We asked for an example. He said the Friday before he was, before he went to class, he went down to the confession the street before. the church. He heard a woman scream. He turned and he said that she had fallen in an alley, and he ran to her. And when he asked, "Are you okay?" she was saying, "Oh, you must stop. You can't stop. I'll give you anything. You can have me." That's what it said. And when he screamed and he ran to the church to get help, when he came back, all there was the coat the girl was wearing, and the floor was burnt where the girl was.
But let's break down
it
the
down.
story.
Yeah, I was
because
like,
I
what's
got
going on?
lost.
Yeah, I got lost.
I
I got-
don't know if it was,
thank you. I
if
was
it was
like,
Angel, if it was the story.
No, it's a
was
story.
a story.
It's a story.
It was a story.
I read it the way he. So basically, what I'm understanding is that the kid has a teacher. He was a priest, and he was telling a story that one time he was going to the church and to confess, and he saw a woman who screamed and fell down the alley, and he went to go help her out, and she said, "No, you can't. You got to keep going." And he went to the church to get help, and he came back. The girl was gone, and the place where the floor where she was laying down was burnt.
Oh. Wait, so he was going to church
To confess.
to confess? Like he was gonna confess, or he was gonna help?
Like he was gonna go confess to the church. Like he was gonna go to church to confess.
Okay.
On the way over there, but he saw or he heard a lady scream, so he went back to see who the fuck screaming. It was a girl in the alley,
and she was like, "Oh, you gotta go. Like keep going."
and he said, "Oh, you." It said, "Oh, you must stop. You can't stop. I give you everything. You can have me."
I don't know what that means.
Maybe they must have typed it wrong, or maybe that's what she said.
You maybe.
Because how would she know that he was gonna go confess?
I don't know.
Well, she burnt to death. I mean,
She burnt to death.
She ashes now.
she asked. Wait, so read that line again. You must. Not,
Oh, you must stop.
you must.
See,
not
that's
stop?
where you confused me. Like, you must stop. I thought she said go.
No, you must stop. You can stop.
You can.
I can't give you anything. You can have me.
What if she's saying like, you don't go to go confess, and you can have me, and I'll give you everything, like the devil says.
Ah, the devil playing mind tricks, bro.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's a good theory, George.
It's a crazy story.
Crazy story,
I like it.
It is
I
pretty
like
good.
it. It would have been perfect. You want to read the next one?
It was during a quince practice. My homie, a fat, greasy quesadilla.
That's fucked up.
He was eating, bro. Y'all, you're messed up. It said that he was eating a fat, greasy quesadilla. You just called the homie a fat quesadilla. Dog, come on.
I was like, why the fuck you calling your homie that? He was eating a fat, greasy quesadilla, and I saw him ordering it, and I'm like, dude, are you sure you want that? Eat something light so you don't throw up during practice. And he's like, nah, bro, I won't. Trust. I haven't eaten all day. So then later, hours pass during practice and dancing in the heat with cold-ass water bottles. And my homie said, bro, my stomach doesn't feel good. I told him it was a fucking quesadillas. But no, he didn't want to listen. So I told him, fool, just go to the bathroom, dumbass. So I walked with him to the bathroom, and the door didn't have a lock. So I was keeping guard. Then I had to go pee because of the amount of water I drank. So I put a heavy ass brick to block the door, and I went to the other room to take a piss really quick. I finished and washed my hands. And I went to go check. I'm sorry.
Bro, read the
Man,
story.
I like suck at this. I'm sorry. And I went to go check up on my homie. I opened the door. His head is in the toilet. Puke. Puke everywhere. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? I thought food died. But he passed out. I don't know how.
He passed out. I don't know how. Over a quesadilla, you fucking passed out. That's funny.
Then I looked to my right, and I see like 25% of the tortilla.
Alright, bro, relax.
Yo, bro, I almost threw up on my homie's back. And I tried to pull him back and drag him out of the bathroom. And I washed him up and splashed him. Bro, passed out. Dude, I can't believe it. I washed him and splashed water on him so he can wake up. Eventually, he woke up, and the quinceañera's mom took him home, and homie never ate from that place ever again. Story from Heroin father_father on Instagram. That was fucking funny.
That was a funny ass
Funny, bro.
fucking story. He said I almost threw up on his back.
And I seen half the quesadilla.
Dude, I can't believe it, bro. Bro needed to go pee, so he put a fucking brick, and then he came back. His homie was dead in the fucking inside the bathroom. That was fucking funny, bro. He was passed out.
You know what's funny? That reminds me of a funny ass video I saw on Instagram. There was these guys doing a podcast. It was like fucking 6 of them, and fucking they were doing I think they're like cigarettes or something. Like they put you like
It's a
what do you call that?
Zins.
Then, yeah, you put it on your side, and he was trying it for the first time, and he did it in like 40 or like 45 minutes later. He's like sitting there listening, and he gets to like a tissue and he's cleaning his face, right? And he just fucking throws up like on the spot, like splashes the fucking vomit. Let me show you guys. I saved that shit.
I've never seen that, but I knew he was gonna throw up because Zins can make you fucking throw up.
Bro, but like the funny thing is, bro, like the guy's having a deep conversation. And in the corner, like he's wiping his face, and like he just throws up. And when he throws up, he goes, "Yeah, clip that." I started laughing, bro. That shit was funny.
Swallow it, by the way.
Yeah, this will probably kill you, right?
Nah.
This won't give me mouth cancer, will it?
You know what? They kind of look like those don't eat
might.
packets. You know
I
what I'm
just leave
talking
it in my
about?
upper lip?
Like the don't eat packets.
Side, maybe. Yeah, things that are supposed to like make it fresher.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Dang.
How long does it
You're
take?
a bad influence, Michael. I'm so honored that I'm the person who's peer pressured you to do nicotine patches for the first time.
Yeah. I've never done nicotine ever, so I don't know what to expect.
A few inches later.
Any like flow or anything like that.
Really? But you
Yeah.
have like the Rick Ross.
Yeah, I do look
Physique.
like Rick
Yeah,
Ross.
you're
but
at freestyling. You're pretty.
sometimes, if I'm in the right headspace.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, one time I was freestyling here with a bunch of people from Backdoor Comedy Club.
Okay.
And it was like Emmanuel. You can check out
Oh my-
Emmanuel.
Oh,
What the
oh fuck.
That's gonna be a clip.
God damn it, bro. What the fuck?
Oh fuck.
Bro felt it. Bro felt
I've
that.
never seen that.
Bro felt that saliva.
You seen it before?
I think you sent it in the group chat.
That shit was so fucking funny, bro. And the funny part is, bro, is that like he threw up all over the fucking mics. I would have thrown those bitches away. I was like, we're never
fucked
using
up,
those
bro.
again.
Well, hey, to the
To the homie who sent that,
Heroin,
that shit was
right?
funny.
Heroin_father. That's how you say that. Heroin. Heroin_father. That was funny ass.
Everybody go follow him, bro. He sent a funny ass story. That's funny, bro.
So this was my freshman year of high school, and it had only been like 2 weeks since we started. Mind you, this is back during COVID time, so I ended up getting really sick, and I had to go get tested and stay home. So a few days go by after I got tested, and I'm laying down in the bed, sick as hell, and I keep seeing my bedroom door open, and a tall man walks in, but I only see him as like a really blurry, and he comes in. Oh, and he comes up to the side of my bed and tells me, "I'm sorry, your test came back positive," meaning my COVID test. And I was like, "What? Really?" And he was like, "I'm sorry," and walks out. I want to say it was like 10 or 15 minutes later. This part is a little blurry for me to understand. But my mom calls me and I wake up and she's like, "Your test came back. I'm sorry. It came back positive. I'm sorry." And I was like, I know Josh told me, aka my brother. And she said, "What do you mean? I told him not to tell you." And I was like, "No, he came into my room and told me." And she kept saying that he wouldn't tell me. And now thinking about it, he wouldn't have told me at all. So when my mom came home, we all sat down and my brother put it on God that he didn't tell me. So to this day, I have no idea who the man was that came in and told me until like few years later, or I don't know, it says few later, go by, and I start to see like ghosts in my house, like a lady in a dress or a man in a suit. So my mom sets up a meeting with a lady who's a medium, and she tells me if I wanted to, I can see and speak to the other side, and that I have a spiritual guide who is tall. So we think that's who who told me, but we still are unsure. And I told her, I don't want to talk or see the other side because it makes me uncomfortable or just uneasy. As she said, I didn't have any as she said, I didn't have to, and all I have to do is just block it out, and soon it will go away. It still hasn't gone away. Okay, so she
sees shit.
She sees shit. She got that. She got that.
She got that gift.
She got that third eye opened.
Whoa.
That's trippy though.
Can you believe what she said? Like, someone came into my room and told me like my shit was positive.
Like, you positive motherfucker, and then walks out. That's crazy.
It was. She said it was possibly her spiritual guide.
Is a spiritual guide a bad thing or a good thing?
I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't happen to know either.
I have a good feeling that's a bad thing. Having a spiritual guide, I feel like it might be a bad thing, but who knows? I might be wrong.
Avatar Aang had a spiritual guide.
No, he had Avatar Roku.
That's spiritual guide.
That was what do you call it?
Call that. You just talk right, bro. You sound like an emo kid.
Wow. What do you call that shit? That was his ancestors.
What?
His ancestors.
Cause what?
Let's move on, please. I don't want to talk no more, bro.
One time, I met a real estate agent at a mixer, and we were having a great night. We were actually eating Mexican food at this mixer, and everything seemed to be going great. She was beyond beautiful and totally out of my league, so I actually thought that I wasn't gonna have a chance with her, which is kind of why I didn't even try to flirt or do anything with her. As the drinks kept flowing, and the ambience was getting better and better, in the back of my head, I started to think, I actually might have a shot with her. The event was over, and it was time to head back home. At that moment, I shot my shot. I asked if we wanted to hang out after. Did I know she was a very experienced cougar, and I was just going to be her next victim? Right away, she said, I can get us a hotel room right down the street, and you can hop in my car and leave your car here since we had both been drinking. We check in the hotel room, and everything is going smooth. We go up the stairs. We start kissing and started getting a bit more intimate. We didn't really touch each other because she kept feeling a little bit uncomfortable, which I found a little weird. She asked to go to the restroom, so I started making up another set of drinks. More than 10 minutes went by before she came back outside. So I started to get a little worried as I had already finished the drinks. I finally got the courage to knock on the door and ask if she was okay. And to my surprise, she said yes, everything was fine, and that she would be out shortly. I did hear the toilet flush a couple times, so I thought maybe she was feeling sick or wasn't okay. Later, she walked out, and she was already in her underwear, ready to go. I was a bit nervous at first, but I knew that this was going to be a good night to remember. We start making out, and she instantly jumped on top of the bed. The guy instantly wanted to turn around and hit some back shots. All right, bro, chill out. At that moment, I unlocked a new fear. As I was taking her underwear off, she still had the toilet paper with poop that was stuck in her butt. Ugh. I didn't know what to do.
I would have ate it.
You're fucking gross.
I would have been like,
That's kind of gross. Now I'm thinking about it. That's fucking gross.
Okay,
smell
continue.
it.
I didn't know what to do. She was super fine and out of my league, so I could have just ignored it and kept going. But I ain't a quitter, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do it and pretend I didn't see anything.
That's fucking
Not even
gross.
30 seconds into it, I started to gag because of the smell. And I realized that the whole time she was in the restroom, she probably had diarrhea, and that's why she was in there for so long. That made me want to gag up, so I had to pull out and stop. When she came back out, she acted like she wasn't into it anymore and wanted to go to sleep. I figured she probably saw that. She had a big old piece of toilet paper with shit all over it stuck on her ass. She laid down and knocked out. She went to sleep. I left. I instantly called my boys and told them what went down. For about 3 months, my friends called me shit dick and made shit jokes. Every time they saw me. Remember, fecal matter carries a lot of diseases and a lot of viruses. Take care of your dick. If not, you're going to lose it. That was gross. I was fucking nasty, bro.
I don't even know what to say right now. Like,
What were you doing in the situation?
I would have told her, like, dude, you got shit on you. Like,
I would be like, you want to go to the shower? You want to fuck in the shower?
no, dude, I wouldn't be able to fuck.
Bro, honestly, I'm telling her, I'm sorry. You Your little manchita right there, homegirl.
Honestly,
I gotta
at this point, I would have been like, "Are you okay? Do you still want to do this?" And she would be like, "No, I don't feel good." I'd be like, "Okay, let's not do this then."
I feel bad for her though.
Dude,
I feel
like,
bad for her more.
And
I'm
he
just-
said that she was fine,
She was
bro.
fine and out of her league. Out
I
of his league
can't,
is
I
crazy.
can't get the image out of my head of like hitting it from the back and like when you pull out, there's shit on your dick.
Wait, he said there was shit.
There
That's
wasn't-
pretty
he didn't
much-
He didn't say there was shit on his dick. He said there was shit on her ass and like.
But it stinks.
paper, and
I'm
it
pretty sure
stinks.
it fucking stinks. Like,
That's gross.
that's fucking gross.
Bro, I'm grossed out.
I mean,
Yeah.
too, like, fuck, these real estate agents just be fucking shit, huh? Like, that's what they do. That's what they love. That's fucking gross.
Y'all going crazy.
That shit made me like grossed out.
If you guys work in real estate and you guys are doing this type of shit, leave right now. Just become something else, bro, dude.
don't trust those bad bitches.
Don't trust those bad bitches, bro.
Even not even real estate agents. Just don't trust any like bad bitch. Like don't assume they clean as fuck. They might be dirty.
Dude, I remember one time one of my homies told me that he went to a real estate event and he was talking to this one chick and she was fucking bad. And he slept with her and he got gonorrhea or chlamydia or something like that from her.
Oh, I heard about that.
I was like, what the
Damn.
fuck? And he was like, yeah. And like, I promised her not to tell anybody, but like, I'm telling you now. And I see this girl like almost at every event. And I'm like, dude, I don't know how, I can't even look
Do
at her
you?
the same. Yeah. I see her all the time.
It's gross.
I will walk
It's
away,
gross.
bro. That's just scary.
That's gross, bro. And I told him, I was like, dude, how are you like doing this shit raw? Like, can you not like just wrapped up? He's like, nah, bro. I'm like,
That's
dude,
scary. I can't. I gotta wrap up, bro.
that's crazy, bro. Ugh, that's gross. That is a gross story. If anybody out there can relate to this somehow, comment down below and tell us how.
I know a scary story that happened to me not too long ago, and it went something like this. I was on my bad. I was on my way back. I was on my way home from school. Hey, relax.
Sorry, guys.
I was on my way home.
It's a rare moment when George messes up, so we gotta take advantage of it.
I was on my way home from school, and I was ready to take my usual after-school nap. So I wake up around 7 p.m. or 6, depending on how tired I was. I got home and went straight to bed. I remember having this weird, scary, dreamy about me discovering a house for rent around my neighborhood, and apparently it was an open house as well. So I confusedly go inside to check it out. I remember it like it was yesterday, and as soon as I got into the house, I could have sworn my heart stopped skipping. When I walked in, I saw a dead brown-haired woman with a strange yellow flower in her left pocket. I remember waking up and brushing it off as a bad dream and went back to sleep. The next day for school, we had an assembly during lunch, so the entire school had to attend. There was this teacher that had caught me off guard. I've never seen her before at my school. I looked closely and couldn't believe what I saw. It was the same woman I seen in my dream.
Whoa.
Wait, I'm guessing he saw the flower or what?
No, the lady that he saw dead with
Yeah, I
flowers is the same lady that he saw at school.
Oh, dude, you almost made me laugh when you said dreamy. I was like, dude, I'm like,
Why?
I don't know. He was looking at me. He was trying not to laugh. I don't know why.
you said dreamy.
Huh?
You said dreamy
Oh, sorry.
because that shit made me laugh. I was like, that makes no sense. I was dreamy. I was like,
I was dreaming.
Yeah.
dreamy. My bad, bro. My bad.
That's crazy.
Imagine
That is.
Imagine never seeing a lady ever in your life, having a creepy dream about her, and then you see her the next day. You know how much that will mess with your mind?
And not only that, seeing her dead in your
Yeah.
dream, and then the next day she's alive.
I mean,
that's even fucking crazier.
I mean, you know, like the theory about like how the brain like it does like capture like people, like you don't even like acknowledge them, but when you're walking past them, your brain automatically like knows how they look and all that. So like when you say like you never seen that person in your dream ever before, you have seen them. You just walk past them, you know, but you never like captured and like looked at them properly. But your brain already like saw it and already brought the image and it was in your brain. So what if like he was walking around school and just passing by? He never even like batted an eye on her, but like his brain like saw like
Like took a photo of that person.
of that person like walking in the halls
Or like a
or passing
glance.
by or anything, or like either like in like a like one of those school pictures or anything like that. You never know.
Because that happens a lot. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but like when you purchase a car or something, or you see someone for the first time, and you like let's say you have a Nissan Altima,
Oh, I know what you mean. Like
and then you never seen them in the road ever, and the minute you get it, you see a bunch of cars the same as yours.
same thing happened when I first got Chula, my wiener dog. All of a sudden, I see wiener dogs everywhere, and I
Yeah.
have never in my life seen a wiener
Yeah.
dog in person before I got Chula. And once I got her, I see wiener dogs
Yeah,
everywhere.
we were trying so hard to find a fucking weenie dog.
I would never find. I even saw a wiener dog in Mexico,
Yeah,
and my dad said it's so fucking rare. Like it's the rarest thing to see a wiener dog in Mexico, which is fucking crazy.
yeah, like when I got my car, bro, I swear never, ever, I never seen this car ever. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get the car. You know, I'm gonna get myself a little Challenger.
And
Now
I
I see everyone. Now you guys are like, bro, that's George. Look at him.
like,
Yeah, I'd be like, yo, that's George right there.
Like, he's going fast. Look at him.
oh, remember in the car, in the same car with you, like in your car, Efren goes, "Yo, that's George in another universe." I start laughing. I'm like, "This was."
No,
fucking
we be like, oh, they robbing your car, G. Look.
George, they took your fucking whip, bro. We cooked.
Oh,
I have like a
Efren does that all the time. Where like when we see another car that's ours, like same everything, Efren goes, "That's us in another universe." I'm like, "This was fucking stupid."
and it's like a black dude driving. I'm like, never mind, bro.
my fault.
I was gonna say, I fucking dude. I like. Have you guys dreamed recently, and you're like, I don't know, like had like an impact on you?
Bro, what the fuck?
They
I would
sounded-
get all sentimental.
He sounded so gay. I'm gonna impact on you.
No, it's gonna sound even more weird when I tell you
It
why.
hit your chest, your heart.
Bro,
it really
'cause-
got to you.
I recently I think it was like last night, dude. I dreamt that I hugged Kanye, and I cried, bro.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
It sounds crazy. But please, like, listen to me.
Bro, you finna make me die, bro.
Bro, I had a dream like that too, bro. I had a dream that I was playing FIFA with Messi. And I was trying to call my boys like, "Hey, yo, like,
I'm
I
gonna FaceTime you.
No, I was
bro.
telling them like,
You won't believe
I
it.
was like, you guys gotta stay cool. But Messi's at my house playing FIFA. Like, you guys gotta come through, but you guys gotta play it cool. And I'm fucking calling them like each and one of them to come play FIFA with me. And this fool's Messi is like right next to me, like ready to play, and he has Argentina as his team, bro. It's the funniest shit ever.
¿Qué vamos a hacer? Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Oh, he's be cool. Messi's here, dude.
Let me tell you how mine went down, bro. So I was at this. I was like, I think it was.
Yeah,
either,
tell
like,
me how you hugged the Kanye, fool.
I swear, bro. I think I was like in Japan or something. Because I know the city was like bright, like how like Tokyo is.
Yeah.
Like it's like bright, like it's nighttime, like neon lights everywhere. It was like that. I was on top of a. I was on like on a like in a building, and I was like on top of like this rooftop building, like a rooftop like a restaurant. There was lights all over me, like on like those LED light, not LED. You know, like the lights we have in the backyard. Those bulb lights that hang on like on the roof. Like those like were on top of me. And I guess there was like performances going on, and I saw him walking like to like the artists were like passing by the restaurant to get to the stage, and I guess he was up next because the performances were all the way over there, like far the
Like he was
I
going
just
to
imagine
perform.
I just imagine your bro went like this to you.
No,
That's a
bro.
hug,
Trust.
bro.
So this is how it went down, bro. I saw him. He was like wearing like this gray shirt. He looked different. Like he looked very different. And I was like, okay, like I was like, that's Kanye. I was like, Kanye. I was like yelling, bro. I was like yelling, and like he didn't get I didn't get his attention. Then like I jumped down from like that rooftop and landed on something, and like I was like, yo, Kanye, like let me get a picture with you, like come like that. He turned. I was like, okay, like he was smiling, and I go and I was like, can I give you a hug? He was like, and he gives me a hug, and he like this fool embraces me like an actual like a hug, like front to front, like bro, like a hug. And I swear, I felt like
Let me find out you started crying.
I
dog.
felt like tears coming down my cheek, bro. Like it felt like wow, like it was like hugging like one like your biggest idols, bro. I started crying, dude. It was
I don't know
insane.
about idols, G.
Like no, like not like it was like my like
Inspiration.
it was like a very like it was such a special moment to me because I was like, dude, like I'm hugging Kanye. That's crazy.
When did this happen?
it was last night. Swear to God, it was last night, bro. Swear to God, it was last night, bro.
Oh, bro, that's funny.
Dude, so I remember that. I was like, dude, like that was crazy, bro. I was very like emotional. I was like, no fucking way, bro.
So who was the first person you told when you woke up?
Then I woke up and I was like, fuck, man, I never hugged Kanye.
The same thing, bro. Like with the dream of Messi, like that shit felt real. Like it felt real. I was like,
I thought it was real.
It felt like really real.
I felt real, bro. I was like, dude, this is fucking special, bro. I started crying and then like I woke up and dude, I felt that. You know, I don't know how to explain it. You know that feeling when you hug something or hug somebody that you love like a father, and you hug them and you're just like, no way, this is it. I don't know why Kanye gave me that fucking feeling, but hey, Kanye, he gave me that feeling, bro.
Did you guys ever dream about your grandpa after he passed away?
yeah, I did.
I did.
Yeah.
I had a dream when my grandpa passed away. I think like a couple days later, I had a dream that I was in high school, and I was walking down the hallways, and I saw my grandpa just wandering down the hallways, and I went up to him. I was like, "Grandpa, like, what are you doing here?" He's like, "Oh, I'm looking for your mom." And I was like, "Oh, well, she's not here." He's like, "Oh, well, I thought she was gonna be here to pick you up. I'm looking for her. I just want to tell her that I'm okay." And I was like, and I remember I told him like, "Yeah, everything's gonna be okay, Grandpa. She's fine. Like, I'll make sure she's okay." He's like, "Okay, well," and he tapped my shoulder like he always does. He's like, "Okay, well, be good." And he just walked down the hall. And I remember waking up, I was bawling my eyes out.
Yeah.
And I told my mom, and my mom was crying. Yeah. And actually, recently, I had a dream of my grandpa again, like a couple weeks back. I told my mom I had a dream that we were like in a hallway, like in a ball, like you know, like those where you dance and stuff, like a hallways, a hall. And my mom was wearing a red dress, and she was in the middle of it, and when there was a spotlight on her, and my grandpa comes out in his suit. Remember the picture that we put when he passed away?
Yeah.
When he was young in his suit, he came out in his suit, and he came out and he was dancing with my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told my mom. My mom was crying, and it was crazy because I think it was like, it was like a special day that my mom remembers of him, and I had a dream about that. It was pretty crazy.
And I want to get like further detail into it. Like, was your mom going through anything at the time?
Yeah, she was going.
Yeah,
she
like
was really sad.
Spiritually?
Yeah.
Or just anything like emotionally?
Yeah, because the whole situation with my grandpa when he passed away was crazy. Like we didn't find out he died until like 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
Because his daughter didn't want to tell us, anything about him. Like we didn't know where he was buried. We didn't know when he died or nothing. Like she kept it all, like everything hidden from us, which was it was a very fucked up situation.
Yeah.
You know what happened to her, right?
Who, him?
His daughter.
What happened?
She died.
She passed away?
She died as soon as my grandpa died. Like 3 weeks later, she died in a car
Really?
accident.
Yeah, and a motorcycle accident.
Motorcycle accident.
Yeah. With the boyfriend?
Yeah.
Yep.
They both died?
Mm-hmm.
They crashed into a mural.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 weeks after my grandpa passed away.
Dang.
Yeah,
You
it
think karma? You think it's like karma?
It was straight up karma.
Well, people don't understand. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think that, like, when we're talking about this, they won't get it.
They won't get it, but just know that I don't want to get into detail about
Just
it.
know, like, it just went fishy all around. Just some a little bit like, so
Well,
your grandpa wasn't really your dad's dad.
So
My grandpa wasn't my mom's father. My grandpa was just a
What?
man that my mom's father. That's what
Oh,
a grandpa
yeah,
is,
yeah.
fool.
My bad.
Yeah. My grandpa wasn't my mom's father. He was just, at the time when my mom was at her lowest and she had like 4 kids, he came into her life and he like began to be like a father figure to her. He started helping her out, buying diapers and like bringing her to the house. He gave her like an opportunity to like be in at his house to clean up. And my grandpa, he recently had his wife passed away.
at the time.
So he didn't want anything, and he didn't want nobody to touch anything, move anything. So all she really did was wash dishes and like mop.
So
And she would pay her. She would pay her like a lot. But the thing is, like my mom, like people, like when you hear the story, you think like my grandpa was probably trying to do something, like, be more intimate with her. But in reality, no, he never wanted anything like that. He looked at my mom like as like a daughter, and he helped her out like that. To this day, to the day he passed away, he like that was his daughter. Like my mom would love him like as a father figure, and I grew up with him knowing that was my grandpa. And to this day, I don't care if we weren't blood or anything.
Yeah.
He's my grandpa.
and his like real daughter would never come see him.
Yeah.
Like we lived with our grandpa for 20 years.
So it was like your mother filled in that spot of having the father
Yeah.
and daughter.
Yeah.
and then-
relationship.
Yeah, and then when she would come to visit him, it was for money, like to ask him for money, but never to spend a day with him. Like never called him on his birthday, never brought him a Christmas gift, never was there on Thanksgiving. It was always us.
And to go just a little bit more further is like she only came after after he passed away.
When he
'cause
passed
she's-
away, she came for
that's
the
what she
house.
started doing.
Yeah.
She tried to claim for things that wasn't.
Yeah, she came for his house. She came for his medals that he had from the war. She took all his uniforms, and not only did she take it to like keep it for her, she took it and sold it to make money because she didn't have money at the time.
She just wanted money. Like
She just wanted money.
She wanted to find like anything that was like
Valuable and stuff.
valuable, and like she took advantage of her being
The daughter.
the daughter,
The
Took
real
advantage to
daughter.
get money. And,
Legally, yeah.
The legal daughter, yeah.
And honestly, if it wasn't for Grandpa, I don't think we would have any of this.
Yeah, my grandpa was the first one who bought me my first camera.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember you telling
He
me.
started. He honestly, Grandpa started this. Grandpa
Yeah, he
was, gave us the finances to give us to have our start to help Angel out, and with Angel's like thrive to
pursue his career that he
pursuing
wanted
of
to do.
cameras and all that stuff. We started this. So for my grandpa, I think he was such a big part of our journey for sure.
Yeah.
And I remember I had a dream of like Grandpa that he sent me a text message of the last words he ever said to me, ever. And I till this day, like I remember what he said to me. Oh,
He
man.
said to you in your dream.
He said it to me in person, and then he said it again in my dream through text message. And I remember what he said. He said, I went. It was during COVID. Oh man, this shit's gonna make me ball. It was during COVID, so we all had to go see him because he was at a hospital. He wasn't feeling good. He was sick.
And we by the way, like to go see him at the hospital, it was so hard because his
weren't
daughter
family?
said like make sure no one else comes sees him but me. If anybody tries to come, call me.
They were trying to prohibit it.
I'll give you permission if not. And every time we came, she always said no. Like
Yeah.
we were never allowed. We had to pay the nurse to let us in. We
You guys
paid
paid
her.
her?
Yeah, we had to pay her to let us in.
Do you think like she pocketed it?
Yeah, she did. That was the whole point. Like we're like, dude, like this is our grandpa. Like please, like let us in. We'll pay you, and we paid her, and they let us in.
Yeah,
In secret.
And we had to like, since it was COVID time, we had to do it one by one. We couldn't come in all together.
But he was like perfectly talking and everything.
He was talking like he was just laying down, and he was conscious. He was like how he always would. He would just talk to us.
And just to get a little further, did he know at all like, oh, I think I'm about to pass away?
No,
No,
I don't
he
think
just like,
so.
oh, he just wanted to speak to you guys.
He was in the state of like I'm ready to go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's.
Oh,
I
y'all
wanna-
came to pick me up type.
Yeah, like he was just ready to go home.
Yeah.
That's honestly that's always been my grandpa's mentality. Like when he got really sick or like I remember one time he had a foot infection and he couldn't walk and he didn't want to go to the hospital, so we forced him to go and we took him. And like as soon as he got there, they told him you have a foot infection. And he said, "Okay, I'm ready to go." And we're like, "No, we gotta fix it. Like we can't." He's like, "Oh, I thought he just wanted to know what was
He just
going
wanted
on."
confirmation.
like, okay, I got a foot infection. Cool, I'm ready to
Cool,
go.
I'll take care of it at home. Thank you.
Yeah, but
Thank you.
it was. We were like, no, but we got to do something about it. You know, it was the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
But continue your story.
Yeah, I remember I went like we said, it was one by one, so we all had our own little time with him. And
Who went first? Like,
did we know, Angel? Did we know it was gonna be our last time?
Yeah,
We knew, huh?
Yeah, our
mom prepared us. She was like, "Oh, like, just be prepared. This might be your last time. You might see him." And I was like, "Okay." And I believe I was the first one to go up there.
No, it was my mom, and then I think you were the last one.
Yeah,
Yeah, you were the last one to go up.
I went up there, and man, it felt like fucking dude. It felt like that whole walk going up there took long.
Like,
felt
to get to the door?
To get to that door took forever. I don't know why. It just felt like. Now I think about it, it was probably like just like walk in, elevator, then walk to the thing. But like it felt like, dude, I don't know why. It just felt like time slowed down. And I just remember like I walked in, you hear like the monitor boop boop like just beeping. He was there, and like he was just laying down, and he looked at me, and I was like, "Hey, Grandpa, like how you doing?" He was, "I'm doing good." He said that, and I was like he was. I just like I couldn't say anything. I was just like, man, I don't know what to say. Like, and I grabbed his hand and I said, "I love you, Grandpa." And my grandpa was never the type to say "I love you" back, but I knew that he loved us.
Yeah.
Joe, it was love. It was genuine. I knew he loved us, but he never said "I love you" back. Like that's how he was. you know. But I knew he loved us. He didn't have to say I love you.
Because like he was like
He grew up.
served.
He grew up so different, dude. He didn't grow up doing.
He grew up in the 50s and 60s, so
Yeah.
it was different.
But it wasn't that. He just grew up like not doing that. My mom was actually the person that showed him to hug and to kiss. He never hugged anybody. Never hugged anybody until like he started hugging us. And I remember like holding his hand, and I said, "I love you, Grandpa," and he was like, "I need you to be strong." He said, "I need you to be strong for your mom." Oh man.
Yeah, he's always worried about my mom. About everything. It was always worried about my mom.
Yeah.
He's like, always be strong for your mom. Always do this for your mom. Don't make your mom mad. Like he always just took care of her, and I was always like, oh okay.
Yeah, I remember he told me like that those words when he said, "I need you to be strong." Like, wow, like how
you could go through something like
how
you could feel low and feel like weak and everything, but the main thing you're concerned of is like
someone else like how,
someone that's a stranger but became your daughter. You know, that's
Yeah.
that's really
you're
hits
like,
the
I'm
soul.
like, wow, like how can you be such in a weak point in telling someone to be strong?
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, why? Like those last words always get to me because I'm like, and I dreamt about them, and I was like, man, he told me to be strong, and I tried, like I really did, and I did. I cried going back. I struggled. I cried going back down there, and then like I stopped crying, and I told my mom, I was like, oh, he's okay, and I go, oh man.
And it's crazy too because my grandpa loved Efren the most.
Yeah.
My grandpa did everything for Efren, like
Yeah.
all the time.
All of us, for me and you, he like whatever we wanted, bro. He would buy it for us, and it was like wow, like losing him was just like losing an angel. Like we lost like an angel, because without him, even Raul like broke down so bad. Like during his service, like it was, we lost like I said, like an angel. You know.
Yeah.
Like with all of us, it was crazy. Even when my sister was like, when my mom would like kick my sister out of the house, like we would all go to our grandpa's house.
Yeah.
And my grandpa's would take us in. And he was like, "It's okay. Like, just give your mom a couple of days, and she'll calm down. You can go back home. Like, he'll take care of us." It would remember that. And I remember when he got to a point where we can take care of him, we started taking care of him too. Like we would go to the house, we would
drive him places. Now.
We would drive him places.
He couldn't. He would drive us when we couldn't drive, and then now we could. We would pick him up.
Yeah.
It was such like a full circle.
We would buy him food, and then we freaking fix the house. We would go outside the backyard, cut his leaves, cut everything, fix it up. Yeah. And he always like, "How much?" I was like, "Grandma, you don't need to pay me. Like, what the heck? Like, I'm doing this out of love." But why'd you ask about the dream?
It's just because the ofrenda thing. They came to me about like remembering your loved ones.
Okay.
And I know your grandpa is like a big part of your guys' life.
Yeah.
And for the people, I just wanted the people to know like a little bit about your grandpa, you know?
Oh,
So
yeah.
I just passed.
He's actually like one of the first like family members that really like passed
And I
away
know
in our family.
knowing the background of like him buying your first camera, I know he loved Eid a lot. Every time I was pulling up, Eid was always next to him all the time.
Yeah.
Shout out to my grandpa too, because Veterans Day just
Day
passed
just
out,
passed. Oh, yeah.
passed by, and he was he served in the Vietnam War, and he was an army man.
You know what's crazy
Which
about
shout out
that
to
too?
him, dude.
I remember when he got baptized. And I remember when he came out from the water and was coming down the stairs, he was crying. And I never seen my grandpa cry. And my mom asked him, I was like, "You okay? How do you feel?" He's like, I feel safe. I feel blessed now." And mom was like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, because I killed a lot of people." He said, "I killed a lot of people." And then my mom realized, like, damn, that's something my grandpa's been having in his heart for a long time, you know?
He said, "Mate, now God can forgive me."
Yeah, he's like, now God can forgive me for what I did. And he was crying because of that. Yeah. And I remember he shared a story to my mom and to our Bible study group one time. He was saying that he had a dream about Jesus, that he was at the war and he was sleeping like on the ground. And I guess they were like cold. They were going through a lot. And he felt like he was going to die. And he said he had a dream that God came, like he looked up to the sky and he saw God like Jesus looking at him with his hands up in the air and saying like, "You're going to be okay." And every time my grandpa would tell that story, like he would cry.
Yeah?
Yeah. Or like not cry, but like choke up. Like he wanted to cry, but he'll fight back his tears.
Did you guys know the reason why your grandpa got baptized?
Yeah, I mean, I remember like Hermana kept like, or my mom kept pushing him to get baptized. And he was like, "Yeah, I'll do it. Like, I'll try it." Like, but he would like avoid it.
Feel like
But
I'll
then,
do it one day. I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll do it one day. I'll do it one day. And like for the first hermano that came out, he was like, "Get about disastrous?" He was like, "Yeah." And he just like he took the classes. He started going like, and that next Sunday he got baptized. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he would go like he was a Catholic, but he stopped being Catholic because he started going to church because of my mom. He started going to Christian church because of my mom, and now he would go to Catholic church, and like early morning, and then he would go to church with my mom after.
Yeah.
So he would go to 2 services.
So he was making sure, like, yo, I'm gonna go to my church, and I'll make sure you go to church. So I'm gonna go with you.
Yeah, and then he stopped going to the Catholic church, and he just kept going with my mom, and then he just kept going to other services that my mom would go to, because my mom, like I said, like they were like so attached to each other, so they would go to services and all that, and then he like decided like, yeah, I want to get baptized. And I remember that. He got baptized. I was like by the pool when he got it. It was a special moment, dude. It was a beautiful moment.
I remember.
He was I think he was the oldest member of our church that ever got baptized.
Yeah.
And you know what's something funny? Here's a little fun fact about my grandpa. This is the last thing we're gonna say about it, and we'll move on. But here's a funny thing. He had to renew his license, and he had a bad eye. So when he went to go take his driving behind the wheel, he had to do it again. The driver got freaked out. Like, he told him to pull over, and he failed him because my grandpa learned how to drive in the army.
The farm, no,
On the farm. He learned how to drive
because of the tractors.
because of the tractor. So he drives with both legs.
Oh, does
So
he?
he drives, he steps, and he pauses with the other. And that's how he learned how to drive. So he drove like that for many years. So when the driver saw that he was doing that, he fucking freaked out and failed him. Like, he got scared.
But like during the test, like he was doing it, and the driver wanted to test him. That's what I remember. He was telling this story. So he wanted to test him. So the driver went, "Stop!" Like, he yelled like, "Stop!" And right away, my grandpa stopped like really fast. And the driver almost hit the windshield doing it. Like,
Yeah.
And then my grandpa was like, "Why'd you tell me to stop?" And I guess the guy wanted to see like his reaction time was as good enough as like if somebody was doing it with one leg. And it was like he learned the wrong. He learned the right way.
He failed him because he's like, you're not supposed to learn. You're not supposed to drive like that. You're supposed to drive with one.
Were you there the day that he did his license or behind the wheel?
No, I remember. No,
He
I
just
wasn't
told you
there,
the
but he
story?
just came home and he was like, they failed me. I was like, what happened? He's like, because I learned. And then I remember like when he picked me up from school, I would see him and he would actually drive like that.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, dude, I thought that's
that
how you
was
do
normal?
it.
Yeah, I thought that
normal.
was how it was. I remember when I first drove, I was like, Dad, it's like this. He's like, no, it's one arm. One arm, one leg. I was like, oh shit, okay.
That tripped me.
Why does grandpa drive with both legs?
That tripped me out more than learning that was with one leg. That tripped me out more. Like learning it was like one leg, you drive with one leg. I was like, really? I was like, that seems more harder.
Yeah.
But not. I guess not. Like people, you have to just do it.
Yeah, because I remember when we go to the movies and you know the little game arcades with the driver, I would put both.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I would put both my legs because I would see my grandpa do it like that. And then I find out later on it's just one. I was like, oh shit, okay. Oh man, dig down discussions, everybody. We
get
going-
emotional. We get funny.
All right,
Shout out to my grandpa.
next story. Back to the discussions. Here we go. I remember when me and my cousin would be at family reunions and we would go walk to 7-Eleven. And we saw a random car in the opening shaking with the windows cracked open. So we all decided who was gonna check it out. It was me. When I checked inside the car, I saw 2 people butt-ass naked having sex. I have never been there since.
Where were they at?
They were at a 7-Eleven.
They were fucking in the parking lot with 7-Eleven.
Yeah. Have you guys ever caught anybody having sex before? Like at a random parking lot?
I remember we used to drive around. And we're like, you were like, turn off the lights. I'm like, no, fuck those guys. I'm about to like we were going like to views, like just like fuck around with people.
Oh, because they were like getting down.
Yeah, remember that? We used
Yeah, and we used to flash the light at them. And
that's fucked up. Now I think about it, bro. That's so fucked up.
Hitting it at 7-Eleven is crazy.
You guys had never caught anybody like having car sex before?
No.
No, I have never caught anybody having sex, but I was in the same house when someone did get caught. I remember Junior
We walked in on that.
when he walked in on one of our friends having sex at the house party.
Wow.
That was the funniest shit.
Did you stay there?
Junior was like, "Bro, we gotta go." I was like, "Why? What happened?"
Bro, that sounds just like it.
I was like, "What happened?" He was just like, "Bro, I walked in and like I saw her back like naked, and I saw this fool's ass. Like, we gotta go." I started laughing, bro.
Bro, you did it so good.
Bro, Junior looked so traumatized. Like, I was like, bro, just leave it, bro. It happens, you know.
It's normal here. It's
It's
normal.
normal, bro. Like,
Normal here.
You have you ever caught someone?
No, I never caught somebody.
I've only seen like people like like, oh, you could tell they're doing it.
Really? Yeah, I've seen cars. I'm like, oh, they're fucking in there. Yeah, but I've never like checked it out and like see like butt ass naked.
Me neither. I never.
That'd be funny though. Did they say anything? They didn't say, huh?
No, I didn't say.
Yeah,
That's
I've
funny.
never seen anybody butt ass naked having sex. Only
It kind of reminds me of Blood In, Blood Out. You know when they're like, he gets the ruca and like in the party.
Oh
He
yeah.
tells his homie like, "Yo, give me the keys. I'm gonna smash." And they're like smashing. There's like the scene, and then people pull up and pull him out, and then like
Beat
throw
his
him
ass
on the
up. Yeah, I remember that.
fire thing. Kind of reminds me of it, like
Yeah.
pulling up their butt ass naked.
All right, here's the next one. In my freshman year of high school, there was this time I had diarrhea. So every class period, I was going to the restroom until sixth period, when I felt something wrong in my stomach, and I begged the teacher for 20 minutes straight to let me go. And when I took the biggest shit ever, that same day was soccer tryouts. And while I was playing, I felt my butt wet. I asked the coach to use the locker room but restrooms. So I sprinted out of there, and on my way all the girls were looking at me weirdly. And then I go to the locker room, and there was no toilet paper, so I switched stalls. But turns out the other stall I went into wasn't locked, so I took a shit with the door right open. Oh, that's fucking funny. I was thinking when I was reading, I was thinking of Efren's shitty story when he shit himself and then had to
Alright,
go to
bro.
the performance after.
Bro, I was thinking like, they're like, I went to the other stall and it wasn't no toilet paper, so I had to use my drawers.
I was thinking that he went to the other stall and someone else was taking his shit too. And I was just thinking, I was like, oh, this fool's about to take his shit on this person.
That shit reminds me of that scary movie.
Oh yeah.
Like when he throws up on the guy taking his shit in the stall.
Oh yeah.
Here's a really short one, but it sounds kind of funny. Here we go. One of my friends told me that he was in class and the teacher had a ruler and he was measuring his own dick in the class.
What?
Wait, the teacher?
The teacher had a ruler and his friend had got the ruler and measured his own dick.
How many inches?
I don't even know. You know, that actually reminds me of one time I had a teacher.
Angel would have a story about it.
I know you always got
dick.
No. This isn't the dick. This is the most fucked up shit one of my homies ever did. Y'all ready? Hold on. Let me tell
Y'all
the story.
ready?
I had a teacher my 7th grade year. She was a math teacher. Her name was Miss Tour. And she would have seizures almost all the fucking time.
Don't say that story.
No.
don't
I
say
know what
that
you're talking about. It's not that one. She would have
Bleep
seizures.
out the teacher's name.
Okay, she had seizures almost all the time, right? And there was this one time, she was kind of having a little seizure, right? And she walked out of class to like go calm herself. And one of my homies was like, man, she was also a mean ass teacher. She was super mean. And my homie was like, man, fuck her. Like, I fucking hate her. And he went up to her desk and he spit in her coffee. And she came back and she was drinking her coffee.
That's nasty.
And I remember seeing that shit. I was like, dude, that was so fucked. That was the most fucked up thing ever. I didn't say anything. Obviously, I'm not gonna speak up, but that was fucked up. I remember seeing that. I was like, dude, that was fucked up.
I would have spoke, bro. You
I
can
did.
messed up, Angel.
Smoke, bro. I would have like grabbed that coffee and throw it away. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is he doing, bro? Don't do that shit.
Dude,
Like, don't do that shit, bro.
at that time, I was going through a phase where like I want to fit in. Like I don't want to be known as a fucking snitch, you know. But dude, that was fucked up.
Fucked up, bro.
That was a
I would
fucked up
hate to be
shit.
a fucking teacher, bro.
And I remember another time, one of my homies was fingering a girl during class.
All right, bro.
Like,
Where did that come
whoa.
from?
Dude, because I saw dick.
I have. Like,
And I was-
had
yeah.
that happen.
Yeah,
I've
I was-
heard that. That's a like. I remember a lot of stories going like that around
I was
high
like,
school.
dude, we're in class. Like, how the fuck did you do that? Like, I'm like, right.
I was
next
trying to
her.
do that shit too, and I was like, dude, I can't. Like, I couldn't figure it out. Like,
I couldn't figure it out.
I was trying to figure it out. I was like, how the fuck?
She's
Did,
cramping up.
no, not that. Like, I was like, dude, there's like the teachers everywhere. There's kids everywhere. I was like, dude, you got guts. Bro.
Acting on normal. You're like,
All right, I'm gonna read this last one for me. Okay, here we go. So this one time, me and my friend just got out of school, and we decided to go to Kohl's to try on some clothes. And one of my friends decided to put on some pants. And when he put them on, we later found out that the pants had poop stains and markings when he had them on. After my friend smelled so bad, bro, his girl went with us, so he had to smell bad in front of her. This gotta be one of the funniest shit ever.
what?
Dude, there's too many shit stories, bro.
So you're telling me like someone shit in her shit and fucking take off the pants?
Someone shit themselves threw the pants in the fucking store, and then someone else put on the fucking pants.
Whoa.
That's fucking gross,
That's nasty,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Bro smell like
Straight
shit.
bro.
ass.
Anyways, that's the end of the episode, guys.
I want to change it to get down discussion because I feel like when you say dig down discussion, they're not. I'm not saying they're not gonna take it serious. I think Google. I think YouTube's gonna fucking ban us.
Well, we'll figure it out later. But thank you guys for staying and listening to all these stories and listening to us. You know, if you guys, we're gonna keep this segment going. We're gonna send out more Google Sheets where you guys can send us more stories.
Google Sheets.
Yeah.
I thought they're called.
Google Forms. We're gonna send more Google Forms to you guys, but it's gonna be different topics every time we send it to you guys. And we're gonna read it out. If you guys really like,
I kind of love the fucking funny stories.
Yeah,
I want more funny.
Yeah, I want more funny
We
stories.
do
So.
gotta call it a different name though if we want to continue.
Yeah, so shoot us some names if you guys want us to name it different, whatever. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, subscribe.
I think we should call it the Talk to a podcast.
No, we're not
respect
naming
it.
that.
Let's take over.
But yeah, if you guys want to say anything,
Yeah, man. I think we're killing it, boys. First of all, I want to say I'm proud of both of you guys. You guys are doing fucking fantastic. Angel, you're doing absolutely fantastic behind the scenes. Editing's fire. The quality of reels are fucking fire. The clips have been doing really good. We've all each done really good. George, thank you for. I know you're a busy guy. You recently just opened up a shop.
yeah, let's talk about that, bro. Go ahead,
bro.
let's clap it up for Georgie.
Woo! Yeah, I'm about to open up a barbershop beginning of the year. I'm super excited for it. It was a lot in progress. Like I was looking at so many buildings. I know we had a busy month in October. Even through October, I was going through these buildings. I was checking to see where I could open up my business. I do have a lot of people that support the channel, and they come to me. So luckily, I'm able to speak to you guys. So if you guys need a cut, hit me up. I got you. But beginning of the year, I will be opening up my shop. It's going to be called Fades for Glory. So all glory to God.
Glory
Amen,
to God.
amen.
Yes, sir. And we're going to have a big grand opening. So I'm going to let you guys know. Because we're going to be giving out shoes, clothes, food,
We'll sponsor.
preaching the word, doing all this stuff. It's going to be like, we want to be like community driven.
Yeah.
So I opened it up with my uncle Ruben. You guys know, like, my uncle cuts hair too, and he had the vision to opening up a new chapter in our life, and I did too. I've always told him I see myself being a very successful man in life. I wanted to open up many barbershops, give back to the community. If you guys don't know, I started getting more involved with my church, and I recently did a free haircut event.
I know, I saw that.
And I was blessing the people. We did around 60 haircuts. So when I seen that, it just kind of pushed me more to like, you know what? I want to have a barbershop where I'm able to do this at my own place.
Yeah.
So when I really thought, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do the jump. So luckily, I'm
Very proud of you.
I'm engaged. I'm about to open up my own barbershop. I got the Kickback cruise popping. I'm doing it with my cousins.
Yeah.
And I'm opening up a business with my uncle, which is also my family. I just feel like I'm very blessed right now, and I just thank you guys a lot for watching the channels and supporting us on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Spotify.
It really helps us out,
everything.
guys. It really does. It helps us out to open up a lot of doors for us, so we really appreciate it.
When I saw that, Joe, I was like, wow, they feel like. I remember you would always tell us like, oh, I'm gonna open up my barbershop. I'm gonna open. I was like, dude, when?
And it was
I was
sooner
like,
than
fire, dude.
sooner than I thought. It was pretty crazy, and like thanks to you guys, we get a lot of opportunities, to do what we love and to like open up things and do things that we didn't think we were able to do at our age, or like meet people that we didn't think we were ever gonna meet. Remember that comment when you guys were in Adam's video? They're like, I can't believe Kickback was there.
They're like, we did not know this collab was gonna be like. It was crazy how you see the Kickback crew introverted.
They're like I can't believe it. I love that Kickback crew is getting invited to these parties with their introverted asses.
Yeah.
Bro, I was lucky. I was like, no, I don't know what to do. That was my first time taking a Jello shot. That shit was gross.
It was gross.
Yeah, hanging out with them is super cool, bro. I love them. Off camera, I'm always with them all the time. I'm literally babysitting their dog right now while they're in Mexico.
Yeah,
so that's
man.
pretty cool. But
So,
once we went to the party, it was super fun.
Shout out to them. Yeah,
And
awesome.
you guys know me. I'm always kicking it with Eric, fucking doing videos for him, helping him out, producing, hoping to grow his brand, which I feel like is a great opportunity because like I grew up watching him and like I'm able to help him grow bigger than he already is, which is already fucking it's a crazy
Yeah.
thing to do, you know.
What's crazy, bro, is the people that come on my chair, and they're like, every time they like sit down, they're like, bro, I just want to say like, you guys are like big. Like I literally see you guys on everything. Like I see you guys on my Facebook. People are reposting. You guys' videos are reposting by other accounts.
Yeah, no.
You guys are meeting like Super Ego. You guys are meeting like all these famous people. Like I want to congratulate you, and I'm like, bro, I appreciate it. Like, thank you. Like,
It's a lot of work, bro.
thankfully,
Remember,
like, our
for the
our team-
people who stayed with us from like day one, from like I think somebody texted me like I've been a subscriber since 600.
600
So to
followers,
those
yeah.
people who's been with us since the beginning, God bless you guys. You guys is literally growing with us, like literally, you know.
You guys are literally seeing
Yeah.
us. I mean, hopefully, we're able to do this when we get older and have like our families and our kids, and
Yeah.
just
Like-
having videos out there to just remember, like,
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah,
we
remember-
did this at
remember that
20,
edit I did?
23, 20.
The edit I did, I was like, how did the song go? It was like, it was that one Kid Leroy song, and like it was us like in this studio, and then it cut to our first studio.
Yeah.
I was like,
My-
damn.
My
bro.
goal for next year is to open up
Post
a
that
warehouse.
photo.
I'm gonna post a photo. Yeah. I'm
So this is okay. Look, this is how we look right now, and then we'll show you the video. I mean, the photo.
That's how we look before then. Yeah.
Yeah. And Angel had long hair.
Efren had long hair.
I mean, a friend had long hair. Angel,
Didn't have my beard.
bro, you look so young.
Like a baby.
I remember, like,
You were
I
bald
remember-
headed.
I remember. I would put the laptop to look like I'm doing something,
Yeah.
but that shit was not even on.
Dude,
at
I
the
was,
time.
dude, we were so awkward.
yeah.
Me and you, Angel, was low key holding it down. I was like,
I think he was just trying to. He was still in high school, so he was still trying to look like a cool kid.
Yeah.
I was trying to
He
figure
didn't
it
want
out,
to
bro.
talk.
I remember
Yeah, little
that
by
shit.
little we got it, but dude, I think God's blessing us like,
Yeah,
tremendously.
we all got to literally everything we're saying. Like we've been blessed to do it. Like, for example, like I was like, I want to get our own studio. We were blessed with the studio. You want to open up your own shop. We were blessed with the shop.
I want
Efren
to
wanted
be in the
a
film industry. He's
Efren
about to
wanted
do his short film that we're
About to
about
do
to
a short film.
participate in.
yeah. And not only that, something he always says like, I want to grow my own brand. Like I want to grow my own Instagram. You were blessed enough to do
Oh
it.
yeah,
now.
Bro's
yeah.
blowing up on
TikTok
everything,
and
dude.
Instagram.
That's
you know?
that's you guys though. Thank you guys.
And then for me, like I want to open up. My goal for next year is to open up our own warehouse. I want to have. I want to get my own warehouse and build shit out. You know, it'd be cool.
I want to get a house. All of us, a house. Get out like all of us maintaining each other. Like I think that'll be fucking dope. I think that's like
Look, I even got these pants that can come off. It's
Yeah,
the
that's
first
pretty-
time I wear something like
pretty
this.
gay, bro. Dude, can you believe it, bro? I'm about to do a short film.
I know.
That shit's stressing me out, bro.
It's stressing me out.
Dude, I never knew how fucking hard. Dude, it's not even a movie, bro. It's a short film.
Yeah,
Dude, I have a $300,000 camera, $400,000 camera.
yeah.
I'm about to get
Angel
robbed.
got some. I mean, he got some big things to do.
Yeah, shit's
I know.
great.
I know. Next year, I'm gonna own a home.
Yeah,
I know.
for
I'm
sure.
speaking
I hope
into
so.
existence.
Let's do
I
it.
hope
Yeah,
so.
I know you.
They say the tongue is powerful, and if I'm claiming it, I'm gonna have a house.
I'm really excited. I'm waiting for the day we hit 100K because we're gonna do a photo shoot. I've been wanting to plan a photo shoot for us,
I've been wanting to do a photo shoot with us too.
but like with balloons, like that say 100K, but we got to do a theme or something. But
That's
anyways, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram, Twitter. Subscribe to our Patreon.
Twitter.
Yeah, we have Twitter.
Oh yeah, we have a Twitter, but we never do that one.
Oh well, TikTok, and
Go check out our Patreon, guys. We drop. I think we've been dropping like little by little.
we drop when we drop.
We drop. But go check out Patreon, guys. If you're interested in what we do over there, we do little little podcasts here and there. Also, we don't promote this a lot, but hey, go use our code Kickback Crew to get $20 off your first purchase on SeatGeek, guys.
Yes,
It's
sir.
probably the most easiest way you can buy tickets, especially if you're a brand new user and there's so many concerts happening. Go use $20 off to get. Go use the code to get $20 off.
I saw real quick. I saw a TikTok. Some guy was like, make sure you use the code SAL and get your free cigarettes and any choice of gun you want. I started dying. I was like, bro, what? And it was Sal Volcano from fucking Impractical Jokers. He was like, get your cigarettes and any gun of choice you want. I started laughing. So I was like, no, you can't promote that. It was so funny, bro.
But guys, yeah, we never use that code a lot. But hey, go check it out. Also, we love you guys.
Help us to get to 100K on Instagram, please. So if you're just exclusive from YouTube, check our Instagram because we post a lot of reels.
My boy Invincible.
Yes.